What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to do a ammo test for a 270 that I have. I got it in a trade, so I'm just going to sight it in with some new glass that I bought. And we're going to see which box of ammo this rifle likes. So I've got 5 different ones here. Winchester Deer Season XP, 130 grain. Winchester Ballistic Silver Tip, 130 grain. Federal Power Shock, 130. Federal Fusion, 130. And Hornady Whitetail, 130. So we're gonna see which of these 130s this Ruger American Gen 1 likes best. So I sighted it in at 50 yards, about dead nuts. And then we're gonna go out to 100. I'm probably not gonna touch it quite yet. I'm gonna see which group does better. And after that, I'll sight it in real good. All right, guys. So up first, we're gonna try the Winchester Deer Season XP 130 grain. So I'm gonna get 3-round groups, and I am going to let the barrel cool as much as it can, with it being 100 degrees out today. Here we go. Just a little high and left off the bullseye. Directly 3 o'clock is the bullseye there. Bad group. Well, let's let that cool off for a little bit. It's just pretty hot, so we'll let it cool off, and then we're gonna go on to our Winchester Ballistic Silver Tip. All right, moving on to number 2. Again, these Winchester Ballistic Silver Tip. This is an older box here that I was able to find at a pawn shop, but they actually still make this. It just looks different in new Winchester packaging. But that's the round with the black coating on the projectile. So let's go ahead and send these downrange. I'm hoping those do good, because that one is the most expensive by far that I'm testing out. Uh-oh. Oh. Didn't load. There we go. Directly towards the block of the bullseye. Just a little higher. Well, that didn't work out, did it? So, there that is. It's pretty hot in there, so let me go put it back in the pickup, get it nice and cooled off. Yeah, she's pretty hot, so. Well, sorry guys, I actually ended up getting some technical difficulties. My phone stopped recording for some reason. It recorded the first 30 seconds of me talking about the Hornady Whitetail, and then it just shut off. So, there's no footage of me shooting those 3 shots, but I will still be able to show the groups that it printed. So sorry, I'm gonna have to work towards getting a GoPro or something that'll stay on and not give me such a headache. Using this phone sometimes can be pretty rough. But anyway, let's get back to the shooting. Federal blue box. Here it is. If you're wondering what it looks like. Alright, so 130 grain, jacketed soft point. Let's go ahead and get at it here. Alright, about 1.5 inches high, it seems like. Hey, I caught that one that time. I was just saying how this thing hasn't misfed on me. I have to go to Wirex and get another magazine. All right. Ooh, just under. Not a bad group. Missed that one. Not a bad group. Let's see if I can. Not our best group, but definitely not our worst. So let's put this back in the truck, cool it off again for 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna do our last box. Federal Fusion bonded soft point, 130 grain. So see y'all in just a second. All right, everyone, on to our last box of ammo, the Federal Fusion bonded soft point, 130 grain. So let's see how this one's gonna go up against its counterpart of the Power Shot. So this Federal Fusion, a little neater, still a lead tip, but the copper jacket goes all the way up to the tip here. Let's see if this one's gonna perform as good, worse, or better than the other four. Good. Get this last group. We're gonna be at 3 o'clock with this group. Quite a bit high. Man, that Federal, 2 times in a row. First the blue box, now the yellow box. Don't know why. Yeah, about a half inch away from the first one. Man. Let's see. That one was kind of low. Well, I may have pulled that last one because it's pretty low. About half the height of what the other two were at. And it took it from probably about a ½ inch to probably about 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. So let's give that one the benefit of the doubt and try to hit another one. Yeah, that's more like it. All right, that was 4. But that's because I know that I pulled that last one So we'll X out that third one, and then we'll use our fourth one to measure the group. And I'll include that fourth shot, the one I pulled, and then I'll remeasure it for just a 3-round group. All the others I felt real confident with, but I know that one right there, it was me pulling that shot. So maybe y'all can see that reticle. I really don't like that. It's just too big. You can kind of see the bullseyes down below. I mean, it's the same size, so it's hard to be super accurate the way I want to be. But yeah, it's not a bad scope. It's pretty clear. But if I had to do it over again, I probably wouldn't pick this one again. I'm gonna have all of the groups and their sizes labeled, so that way y'all can see for yourselves which did the best, and which one of these would you take out to go kill a deer. If you want to see any more ammo tests, just let me know. All right, guys, so here we are back. So remember, this was the deer season XP. That was the Winchester ballistic tip. And then we went down here, and that one there was the Hornady whitetail. So, and then went down here, and that one there is the Federal blue box. And then over here, and remember, I said I shot a 4th time. That was that 3rd shot. And I knew I'd pulled it, so y'all can, you know, hate on that in the comments, but I went ahead, gave it an extra shot, make sure it's a good squeeze, and ended up with a really good group right there. So there's that right there.